I remember that, one of great master, actually I need to tell, called Khenpo Pense Rinpoche. He is one of the great Khenpo from Dashika region, Khenpo Pense. And then one time in 1996, he came to Nepal, and then he traveled also USA, Europe, Taiwan, like almost all the world. So he came to the Nepal and stayed 2 months in Kyeshe Monastery in Nepal. And then he gave men's his teaching was the Guyangapa Center by commentary Longchen Ranjampas. But he was saying that first he want to teach this one. So I receiving this teaching from Khenpo Pense, and Khenpo Pense is directly disciple of the one of the great Gegong Khenpo Kumpal, and who is the direct disciple of the Jamgön Mipham Rinpoche. So, like in Tibetan, we have how you could say that when the Chinese revolution, what called revolution? So the cultural revolutions, 20 years, and nobody can talk any of the dharmas. And then one day, the Mr. Tingyope, he was giving freedoms, saying that you can talk dharma is important, and etc. And then Khenpo Pense was actually, he lived very kind of normal old man, wear normal clothes and live some very small kind of house. And he have few volumes of the books, and he hide far away. And sometimes he came out from that house and go to that place and take some books and go back, and then he read and he living like that. So when he first, taught the Dharma teaching, after all these 20 years, he talked about 3 jewels for 7 days. Not even this one, just he talked about 3 jewels, So people was very surprised, like about 3 jewels he talked. But it is like that. So the quality of the 3 jewels are really makes such kind of volumes, but here very essentials. So anyway, I receiving this teaching from him. Not only that, and all those months I receiving all these many of important teachings. Khenpo Pense, and I think he is one of the really, really great master. So that is the story a little bit. Anyway, now this call, I think, first station of the Lotsavas, first station of Lotsavas. And you have this text. What's the first station of Lotsava? What they says?
It says the all-knowing one.
Okay. First station to all-knowing one. This is like Lotsavas. As I mentioned yesterday a little bit, if these teachings belongs to the Vinayas, then they always first station to all-knowing ones. If this teaching belongs to the Abhidharma, they first station to Manjushri. And then this teaching from Sutra and first station to Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. So therefore, people know this teaching belongs to which kind of Buddha's teaching. So here is more like this belongs to the Buddha's Vinaya teachings. So then Mohan the all-knowing, all-knowing means that who knows absolute truth as well as relative truth. Or you can say suchness and manyness of the knowledges. Or totally free from any kind of faults and realize perfectly everything, and that is called all-knowing. And this first station is by Lotsavas, because this teaching is Buddha's teaching, and Buddha himself, he don't first stations, right? But this first station to Buddha by the Lotsavas, so that you need to know. And then here is now the main books, and then remembering of the Buddha's quality, Dharma quality, Sangha quality. There's three main subjects. And then first, Buddha. The first, they talk about Buddha itself, and then they talk about Buddha's qualities. And then they talk about more kind of conclusion. There's three kind of subject. So first, now first, Jamdendi, Jamdendi. Okay, now I think Jamdendi Shibipaji dance. So here we're talking about thus are these ways, you are the Buddha, the glory conquer, etc. Until okay, jamden this, data sonji jamden this, data ni jamden this shipaji tems. Okay, I think thus in this way you are the Buddha, the glorious conqueror. Yeah, this is like more just saying the Buddha, and then after this the more quality of the Buddhas. So then, what the really means of this Jamdendi, Jamdendi, or Sonji Jamdendi. Okay, I think maybe now we need to stop here, because this has to go together. It's a little bit more nice than stop somewhere. So anyway, thus in this way you are the Buddha, the glorious conquerors. So this is like they just kind of showing the Buddha you are. And then after this, like the Tathagata, the Ahat, the what called Samyak Sam Buddha, etc. is more like Buddha's qualities. They are talking about the quality of the himself and quality of the others. So Samyak Sam Buddha and the learned and victory one are the what called Sungata, until this like more, how you could say, the perfect of the himself. And then from next, the knowing of the world, etc. is more, benefit of others, or quality of the to seeing to others, and etc. So we can go tomorrow from continuously from this.